How dare you call that song bad? What the fuck, Brenna? We're beefing. Great job on the pod. Thank you. I was a little bit nervous about it. I don't get nervous about pods like that, but I think their energy is very different to mine. Like, I'm much more like RHAP vibes, you know what I mean? But I thought it was very fun. They're very fun to talk to. Slow feeds day again. I think I got blinded a little bit by how cracked out my cast was. But yeah, not super slow. There's stuff going on. What's the drink? It's like margarita mix. Something. Late night feeds. Well, I'm not allowed to show the feeds, but I was gonna show it. It says we'll be right back on all four of them. So, whoops. Feeds are dry tonight so far. I mean, here's kind of the way I feel about things. I think it's almost impossible that things flip against Quinn at this point because it's really hard for them to flip against Quinn because of when the nominee is going to be named. Just the margarita mix. It's not margarita mix. It's pre-made margarita, really. Just need chemo to lock in. I just don't understand why Tucker has so many people in his corner. Who are you voting for? I'm voting for Cam. Cam's got my vote. What Angela said about you in America? No, you want to post it in the chat or at me on Twitter? Chemo's really mad at Quinn. For what? For what reason? I gotta catch up. Thank you, Plouty. Alright, let's see. Let's hear it. Pardon your ears. It's on the right side. I like the actually. Who's actually extremely smart. You guys can't hear it. I'll play it again. I'll play it again. Sorry.
And how so?
And we got to witness like the love of America and Cory.
Yes.
The nerd.
And I never would have thought that America would be attracted to somebody like Cory, kind of like the geeked out guy. Yeah. And I think he was shocked too, man. He was living the dream. Not only was he in Big Brother, but he's got this gorgeous goddess like at his side, who's actually extremely smart.
Oh yeah.
The actually is funny. Here's where I'm really arrogant. I'm not that surprised. Like, I never felt that way, necessarily. Like, obviously, America's gorgeous, and I think I'm average, maybe, if you want to be generous. But I don't know. I have confidence when it comes to these things. You know, it's maybe this is my delusion, but I felt pretty good. America's new name. Is she quick on the draw? Angela updates. This account probably is terrible. Oh, Angela updates. This is our. So funny. Oh, she's so funny. You're funny, babe. She went. That's good. All right. I have to catch up. I've got to watch a lot of feeds late tonight. So, talk to me about chemo. Do you guys have clips about this whole chemo stuff? What's chemo's problem right now? I have like a way to rewatch the feeds, which I'll do later. But just the cliff notes for now. He's moping. I saw he was moping earlier, but that doesn't seem
Literally, fuck off.
like a terrible thing. Thanks, JPR. How you doing? I appreciate the gift. As always. I don't want to become desensitized to it. He was crying in Tucker's arms. Yeah, I mean, he's basically,
Literally,
like,
fuck off.
overwhelmed, which I understand that feeling. It's just a really bad sign looking forward. Like, you can't be that overwhelmed. Thanks, Kelly, for the 6 months. I appreciate you. He wasn't a part of the majority group. It doesn't bode super well for chemo. Like, I think all of us were hoping chemo would be a very steady presence in the house, and it doesn't seem like that's the case at all. It's the opposite, actually.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Hardcore.
You more than
Literally, fuck off.
anybody else.
Yeah.
Aubrey, thanks for the
Very,
gift.
very close.
2
with
away
you.
from 600.
Yeah, but both like right when we started this fucking getting to know each other. Like, bro, I was like, when you were up on the block, I was like bawling. I was like,
I know.
There's no way this dude can fucking go. Bro, I love you. Like, really feel like close with you, and I know we don't.
It's so funny. Like, if Tucker stays this week, it's going to be really impressive, but he's only on the block because he volunteered and didn't use the veto on himself. Like, what the fuck? Any concerns about a bitter jury this year? I don't think we have a reason to feel that way yet.
Regardless of
There's a lot of people who are like loyalty and integrity and whatnot, but
how many talks you've had or not,
I don't know.
I super fuck with you, Kimo.
Okay.
And we'll do anything for you in this fucking game, and vice versa. Absolutely, dog.
that's so funny. Tucker said, I fuck with you heavy, chemo. I'd do anything to help you. Vice versa. Which means, and you will too. You can't say that, Tucker. It's a wild clip. Is this the cuddling clip? Oh, I already saw this. America showed me this. That shit's weird. It's getting to Quinn stress the game.
On an emotional level, on a human level, and on a game.
Chemo's like Eeyore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you. I'll see you. I know you're there for me. Anytime you need me.
He might feel bad because he like knows he's gonna evict Tucker. That might be these tears. His social game is so good when he wants it to be good. It reminds me of Jared. Like, if Tucker could just get out of his own way, he could be a good player. If Jared could get out of his own way, he has some skills. They're just so self-destructive.
Yeah. That's just making me cry. No.
Well, let me look at the RHAP roundtable. I'm curious. The stock watch scores they handed out. Let's see it. So Angela 322. I think this is generous for Angela, giving her 3. Brooklyn getting 7s, I think is right. I don't think she deserves an 8, but 7's right. Cam, I think Puya's too low on Cam. I think, like, gameplay-wise, you could give him a 3, but position-wise, he's so much better. Cedric, 5s and a 4. I'm actually higher on Cedric than they are. Chelsea at 7s, that's about right. I don't know why Chappelle would give Joseph a 4. I think he's clearly a 5 or a 6 right now. Kenny is 1s is good. Chemo, I think Chemo is still a 5. And actually, he's a 4. I don't know. Leah is 3s and 2s. Mackenzie's... I think Mackenzie getting 4s is kind of generous. Quinn, I don't think Quinn deserves these 3. Well, I would give Quinn a 4, Mackenzie a 3. I think Rabina, I would flirt with a 4. T-Core to 6 I like, and Tucker I like. Could someone lie about the power if there isn't one? Like, would that break the rules? They would not like that, Giesling. I don't know if it's against the rules, but I think they would tell you not to do it. Either too high on Mackenzie. I agree. I think they're too high on Mackenzie, a little bit too low on Quinn, and a little bit too low on Joseph. That's where I stand. Quinn hasn't talked to T-Core or Chemo. Yeah, it's not good. I think he's so, like, he knows he kind of betrayed the collective and them that he's trying to, like, catch back up with them. Is America doing Cameo? She's doing a Cameo right now, yeah. It's considered using production as a strategy. You can't do it. Yeah, I asked them in pre-game sequester about it, and they didn't give me a clear answer. They were basically saying, like, you can lie about having it, but you can't lie about the specifics. And I'm like, so then what the fuck does it even do? Could Tucker be marginally higher since he theoretically has some social capital? I think he's shown his strategic idiocy is going to outweigh any social prowess and physical prowess he has. Like, he still has people gunning for him, or, like, backing him. He's got shooters, but he doesn't. He's so self-destructive. Quinn's an Americory? Yes, he is. Could Tucker just veto his way to the end? At the final 14, I hope not. But on the Reality Kingdom, I rated him a 1.5 instead of like a 0 for that sole purpose. He's really physical. He could win AI arenas, then HOHs and vetoes till the end. Could Dan have used his fake veto in BB10 then? It's a whole different production staff, y'all. Like, I don't... I think things have changed. Feeds have been off for a while, yeah. How long do you think AI Arena lasts? I think it's going to last for a while. I know everyone thinks it's going to end after week 4. I think it's going to be here till the final 10. This cast seems backdoor phobic, so I'm worried about comping out. I don't think the cast is backdoor phobic. I think there's a lot of volunteers for the block, and the AI Arena disincentivizes backdoors. I think they're fine with backdooring people. It's just right now in this game, there's no reason. I'm going to be a wall yeller until Quinn to stop mentioning y'all. It's not Quinn's fault. Like, people are just overreacting to it. What rules do they give you about what you can say, cannot say about Path to Power last year? Well, the nature of the power was made clear to everybody, so we all knew what the power was. So the only thing to lie about is whether you had it or not. I was allowed to lie if I had it. I could do that, for sure. Obviously, you're allowed to lie about not having it. But if I said I had it, I think that would be allowed. But I asked specifically for, like, the note card, the cue card, for if I didn't end up being able to play. And they gave it to me. So I was able to go out and, like, say the exact wording of the card, which I thought was smart. I don't know if the other Path to Power contestants did the same thing. But they kind of discouraged that. Like, they didn't, like... That's not how they wanted the power to get revealed, you know? I don't think it disincentivizes backdoors. Can still get them to not play veto. Just make it much harder. Well, I think the whole point of a backdoor boogie is once the backdoor happens, it should be an open and shut case. Like, it's over. Because there's no way to save yourself again. So you could take a swing at a big player knowing as long as you have the votes, they're gone. The AI Arena makes that decision a lot harder. Like, you have to make another enemy, and they can't just save themselves anyways. You might as well just put them up straight forward. Like, if you have one goal and it's to get this guy out, you should backdoor him. But usually the game's more complicated than that. Do you think we get new power comps after week 4? I hope not. I really hope not. I'm happy to move past the backdoor meta. Feels like it's been long enough. I think the problem is, like, you have to have mechanisms to overcome competition results. And a backdoor is a very powerful mechanism to do that, you know? Like I don't have a better solution than the back door. I think the back door is somewhat boring in the sense of like it always just comes down to the veto draw, which is kind of lame. But I think it's overall a good thing for the game. And like even equitable competitions, like that would be obviously very helpful, but like I don't want it to just become like crapshoots to determine the vetoes. Like that's lame. Will Quinn survive the block this week? I think he'd be in more danger if the replacement nom was earlier. The fact that it's Thursday night, I think it's hard for things to flip on him. Everyone's agreed whoever's put up on the block will stay. I imagine if Quinn's on the block, Tucker will make a big push, but I just don't think it'll get through. Are the ants worse this year than last year? I didn't think the ants were that bad last year. They got a little bit bad in the bathroom, but that was it. I think we had an easy ants year. The most mentioned BB alum in the house right now. I don't know if that's true or if it's more so like every time it happens, people clip it and post it on Twitter. Because it was fall. Yeah, maybe the later season made it more result. Or more likely. They were more gung ho about their replacement staying yesterday than they were today. I just think it's really hard to like flip a vote in that small of a time period. It's weird. I kind of thought like the America's Veto thing would be so dramatic because everyone's going to have to campaign for themselves to stay because they don't know if they're going to be nominated. But everyone, I feel like, is pretty confident it's not going to be them. Like I think Quinn thinks it might be himself, and that's about it. Is Rabina sinking her game for Tucker? She's letting things slip with Tucker. I think like the math of this season has actually become pretty simple. Of the way the house is shooken out is because the collective is re-solidified. At least for now, and the Pentagon's re-solidified for now. Everyone who's not in the Pentagon or the collective's games has gotten worse, and everyone in it has gotten slightly better. Because like the whole idea was Robina's going to be in an amazing position once the Visionaries plus Tucker and Robina form. That obviously isn't happening, so now she's on the outs. He has Robina, MJ, Leah, Angela, Kenny. I think Chemo can flip. I don't think Chemo and T-Core are going to vote differently, even if they're beefing a little bit right now. I don't think so. Also, you all have to understand, I think it's very unlikely we get Quinn versus Tucker. First of all, that assumes Quinn gets voted on the block with America's Veto, which is likely. But then Kenny has to win the AI arena, and he seems like he's going to throw it. I know he said that in past weeks and then would try his hardest, but I think between Quinn, Tucker, and Kenny, I think Quinn and Tucker are favored generally, and Kenny says he's going to throw it. So I think like there's a lot of factors that make it like unlikely Kenny's going to win the AI arena. In which case, I think he does go home, which is the best outcome. We don't want Kenny in the house again. He won't throw if Tucker isn't doing well. Y'all, like, these comps are fast. He's not going to have, like, time to make decisions like that. You know what I mean? He's going to try or he's not going to try. There's an earthquake in LA. Okay. Is Brooklyn in the best position in the house? It's her or Chelsea for sure. Quinn says he wants a final two with Brooklyn. Why not? What did Tucker do wrong? Volunteer for the block twice in a row and then win the veto and not use it on himself and target Quinn. And then when Cedric says he's not targeting Quinn, he still didn't use the veto on himself. And they got mad at Cedric and yell at him. He's my favorite player. I think Joseph right now. I really like Cedric too. I love watching Cedric. Could you explain the Quinn Tucker thing? I'm Belgian and I have no idea what's going on. Can you elaborate? Do you mean Quinn versus Tucker in terms of the vote or just in general? How do you compare Quinn's game to yours? He's off to a much worse start. I think he's like has a better personality socially, but strategically, I think I'm quite a bit ahead of him. He has time to turn it around, though. From this day to the end of time, will be an 8th place finisher, and he can still beat that in general. So Tucker found out about Quinn's power via Angela and Chemo, and he used that information to try to get Cedric to backdoor Quinn so they can get rid of Quinn and the power. Cedric seemingly agreed at the start, but as time went on, decided it was a bad idea, leaked the whole plan to the Pentagon, which includes Brooklyn, Chelsea, Cedric, Cam, and of course, Quinn. So that kind of turned Quinn on Tucker. He was told by Cedric that this plan's not going to happen, we're not going to backdoor Quinn, you should use the veto on himself, because he wanted to use the veto on Angela so he could beat Quinn in the AI arena. That plan doesn't exist when they're not going to backdoor Quinn. So Cedric warns him, take yourself off the block. Tucker still doesn't do that, uses it on Angela, and for some reason is blindsided by this whole situation. From there, he just basically is ostracizing a lot of people in the house, but he still has people in his corner. Do I think Chelsea would vote to evict Quinn or Tucker? I think Chelsea's one of the most solid Tucker votes, to evict Tucker. Chelsea and Brooklyn, I think, are solid. I think Chelsea and Brooklyn are solid. I think Cam is actually one of the more solid votes. I know other people don't think that, but I think Joseph's a pretty solid vote. I think a lot of the questions are Chemo and T-Core. How do you feel your game style would do in this environment? I think I would do well. You know, I'm never going to be a player who dominates the game, but I think I'm always going to be playing the middle to some degree. And without having like a Surrey in the house, I think I'd have a better shot. But, you know, it's not like I'm going to dominate or anything. Two earthquakes felt at CBS Studios. Okay. Chemo and T-Core are kind of turning on Quinn. I mean, Quinn hasn't done any work with Chemo and T-Core. He has to get on top of that. But I think he's okay for now. My reasons for voting Cam, first of all, I don't think there's any clear person to vote this season. There's no one I really hate. I think Cam is a pretty boring player to watch on the feeds. He's not active at all. I kind of want this to be like a kick in his ass of like, hey, go do something. Him and Leah, they really are boring as hell to watch on the feeds. I also think he's a good competitor and is likely to beat Kenny in the AI arena, which is my ultimate goal, having Kenny be evicted this week. I don't think the casuals love Cam. I think he might get thrown under the bus a little bit in this week's edit. But Cam's my vote. Did CBS contact America for a soul vote? It's so funny, everyone coming up with the same joke and tweeting it. It's like, not to be harsh, but it's pretty funny. Cam won the RHA people to be put on the block. Lexi, I can't express how much that means nothing. Like nothing. But, you know, it's good. America's Veto is an insane concept. I think it's a really silly concept. It's pretty dramatic, but there's a lot of things I don't like about it. I don't like it being like immediately after the Wednesday episode, ending on Thursday, so the Wednesday edit basically determines everything. Saying Cam's worse than Bowie Jane is bold. Y'all have to be clear what you mean by worse. Is Cam a worse player than Bowie? I think yes. But you know. So annoying, Brenna. Bowie Jane was horrible. How high are you guys on Cam? Like, I tell you what, Bowie Jane was never in danger the entire season. Never volunteered for the block. I'm not super high on Bowie's game, but neither was Victoria. Are you convinced Cam's a better player than Victoria, Giesling? I'm not. Cam's bad, y'all. Cam's really bad. He might end the season as a better player, sure, but Bowie through 3 weeks, I think, is better than Cam was. He's voting for who deserves the money the most. Yeah. Here's what Brenna keeps linking, in case anyone's curious. Bowie was the 5th or 6th best player in our season. I want to revisit player rankings a little bit, and I think we should be less placement oriented. Because I'm sorry, like I have a tough time ranking Bowie Jane over like Mimi, and I know like Mimi did nothing, but like I think Mimi was less actively destructive in her own game, you know. Like Mimi's game was terrible, but like just because Bowie got 3rd. Bowie was not in the Powerful Alliance all the way to the end. She was totally ostracized from the Powerful Alliance for weeks 2 through 7 or 8. Yeah, but no, Bowie was destructive because she had a winning position or like a possibly winning position and just blew it up. Like Mimi would have tried to win. I'm not married to the take. When I did the official ranking, I said Bowie was better than Mimi. But what does the beach house guest refer to? I don't know what that is. Bowie doesn't deserve the hate she gets. I haven't seen her get too much hate. You should have Mimi on your podcast. I'm not super close with Mimi like that. I like Mimi, but we don't really talk too much. The beach is the diary room, they're calling it? Okay. I think my season is very clear. There's a very distinct top 5. And I think it's Matt and Suri in some order, me and Chag in some order, and then America at 5th. Beyond that, who gives a shit? I think when I'm talking about my Matt praise, it's more so like I'm not that high on Matt, but I'm not very high on Suri's game either. You think Jared and Izzy were top 5? That's a hot take, MPEC. I don't even know what to say to it. Is it boring to keep the same noms next week, or is it the best strategic move for Quinn? I think for Quinn, he has to get Tucker out if Tucker's still there. Like, that's just got to be the plan. You have to get Tucker out. He has a lot of people. Like, he needs MJ out, he needs Tucker out, he needs Leah out, he needs Angela out. Like, just put up 3 of the people to make sure one of them goes home. That's what I would do. Felicia. I think I'm going to reach out to Felicia to be on something for sure. Again, I think Izzy is like a really rough player on this season. Like socially, she's just so unwilling to pretend with people, and she's so like erratic in how she plays. But I think Izzy is probably like 7th or 8th. Like our season was pretty bad. They tell you about natural disasters in the house? Yes, once. Once there was an earthquake they told us about, and then there was a tropical storm that they had us read a card for. Night's going all right, Suri. Thanks for checking in. Who are you rooting for this season? Does Felicia still think y'all are pregnant? We are. Ooh, sorry, it's a weird way to announce it. The tropical storm twist, yes. Still waiting to figure out what it is. They have you guys hunker down somewhere? No, ours were not serious enough. I didn't know Homie was on Twitch. Heracross Knight. What a cool name. Heracross, one of my favorite Pokemon. That being said, Heracross's Mega is ass. Absolute ass. The HelloFresh sponsor's coming back, by the way, in a couple days. Next time I stream, most likely. Cooking stream round 2? Yes, there will be a cooking stream. Not the first HelloFresh stream I do, but probably the second one. You want some HelloFresh? I liked HelloFresh a lot.
Hello.
Off the record, I like HelloFresh more than Factor. What's up, America? What's up, pretty? You want to get a chair? You want a bed, or do you want a chair? Take my chair. I'll stand.
No, you're drinking. I'll get the bed.
You're not drinking?
I don't think so.
Angela Updates is here. Did you just tweet and delete?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Off the record, I do appreciate it. I like HelloFresh more than Factor.
Oh, you didn't eat the HelloFresh. We threw out so much of it.
The Factor.
The Factor. Sorry.
I also kind of fucked up. Like, I ordered the wrong things. Like, I was supposed to order... I set up my whole box, and then it went back to the default, so that's kind of on me. The Queen has joined. Yes. Feeds are down. There's a tsunami.
Hello. LOL. No, I figured I would drink tomorrow, anyways, during dinner.
Yeah, tomorrow we're doing a little...
we're going to a new restaurant, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm done with school / 10-month anniversary.
Yeah.
Did you see the Missouri election results? No, Heracross. Give me the clip notes.
Oh, I've been waiting for those.
I like Kamala's choice, by the way. I liked him. She was always going to choose an
Oh,
old
did you
white
see them
guy.
come out on stage together? Super
Yeah.
cute. Like, his wife seems like, just very, like, normal.
Goddess
Does that make
America
sense?
and Geek Cory. I do love the super passionate, like, Kamala support from the reality TV people. I think it's very cute.
Steve.
Like Taylor and Steve and Owen. Like, it's kind of the people you'd expect. It's very cute. Yeah. I feel for your Heracross. It's tough with Missouri, too. State's been slipping for a while. Is there a podcast episode tonight? Yeah, it's recorded. We just gotta edit it and post it. It'll be up late tonight, but it's there. We were having camera issues, then I had to do the podcast, so it's a little choppy.
Oh, the camera issues, they suck. The camera turns off like every 30 minutes for no reason. It's a brand new camera. It's it's expensive. Are these feeds right now? That is so annoying.
I think there's an earthquake.
Oh wait,
That's what
I just
they're
saw
saying.
Taylor tweet about it actually. Did they turn off feeds when we had the earthquake? We had an earthquake last year. It was super tiny. But, like, me and Felicia were sitting on the couch in the living room, and all of a sudden we sort of started, like my insides started swaying.
Yeah.
And we were like, was that an earthquake? And we heard the walls crack.
They turned it off.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone said, I'd rather see Jag comp out than Trump win the presidency. I'd fucking hope so. Our show's not that serious, y'all.
That's not comparable at all. That makes sense.
Is the battery turning off on the camera? Yeah. It's a really expensive camera that has a really shitty battery. I should bring it to Best Buy. I'm lazy, though.
I know, it's probably been past, like, the warranty or whatever.
You felt like you were a swinging ship during the earthquake? Wow, sorry, I didn't realize that. I also wouldn't mind Trump pulling a Christmas and Jag winning the presidency. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that means. Trump pulling a Christmas and Jag winning the presidency. What the fuck am I reading? I've read it twice now, and it means nothing. Thanks, Heracross. Yeah, I assume they mean Christmas Abbott. If Trump wins, I'm boycotting the U.S. What does that mean? People always say, what does that mean? What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop. You're gonna. I'm only watching Big Brother UK.
Shut up.
People are like, oh, if Trump wins, I'm moving. Like every single European country as well. By the way, it's also becoming like right wing authoritarian.
I don't know. If it feels good though, I'm optimistic. You gotta, energy feels good.
Move to Canada, y'all. How good do you feel about Canada's government? Because they're not doing great. Trudeau's kind of taken a, and also like right wing
Is he still
extremism
there?
is on the rise there too.
I feel like he's been there forever. Is that a thing? I don't know how their
Yeah.
government works. How they elect.
Canada's also a fucking mess, and the housing market there is a mess too.
Yeah, we looked at apartments. We looked at homes in Toronto.
I love our government, not too much, Cory. Sorry. I should hold off on my anti-Canada talk. How does one boycott a country? You'll find a way, Aubrey. I believe in you. Iceland's a great country. Iceland doesn't accept, like, immigrants, though. Like, the Nordic countries, they're not going to let you in. I got detained in Canada, so fuck that noise. We gotta hear this story, T. You two should go to Montreal for a trip. I think we'd go to Toronto to kick it with Kevin Jacobs again. It's my guy.
Yeah.
Heracross, thanks for the sub.
It's got, honestly, right now would be like a perfect time, babe, because we were there in May and it was cold. Like, it was still super chilly out. I had to take a jacket. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go sometime in the summer.
I appreciate it, Heracross. Wait, I don't want to go to Montreal. I don't want to hang out with the Quebecois. Fuck that.
Who?
The Quebecois?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
The Quebeckies? Speak French? Ugh. Why would I want to see the French? That's the whole reason I live in North America. Shut up, Daniel. Daniel, when are you coming to Nashville? Come on. Chop chop. Officially a Vanderbilt alumni? Not yet. Like 3 more days. 3 more days.
3 more days.
When's Jacob or Victoria, maybe Gooboy, coming for a visit?
I feel like they were just here.
Yeah. I think
Honestly,
next
we haven't stopped like hosting since we moved here, y'all. Like literally this is the first time in a while when we don't have plans.
Yeah.
Even then we have like October move coming up and then we have December like holidays,
Yeah.
which seems like is coming up fast, but
Agreed. You trying to hide your feet?
yeah, I'm trying to hide them. But we're excited for Halloween. I feel like that's already coming up already. We've been thinking of costumes and stuff.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a stream for that. Y'all send in costume ideas. I think it'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be fun. Well, we have to do that soon.
Yeah. And
I get my costumes before, or like in September.
we didn't decide to move out of Nashville, but no matter what, we're gonna be moving apartments. Almost assuredly. So it's either gonna be another apartment in Nashville or somewhere else. I think most likely Nashville.
I think so, yeah.
We're in Nashville right now, the New Yorker. Thank you again, Heracross. Welcome. We stream a lot.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be doing. Yeah, we're not moving out of Nashville. We're cozy here. It's
We
really
just got our
nice.
Regal Pass.
I got a washer dryer, y'all. I can like throw in stuff in the washer right now and be fine. And like, oh, it's such a dream.
Yeah.
Cory doesn't get it. He doesn't do laundry often, but
I remember months ago, America said she had a really good idea for a costume. We can't talk about it.
don't talk about it.
Bullying my partner to do Dean and Sam from Supernatural. What do you think?
What? Sam and Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
She loves Supernatural.
I love Supernatural. Oh, I was a Dean girly. At first, I was a Sam girly because my high school ex kind of looked like Sam,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like cheated on me, and then I hated Sam, so I was a Dean girly. And honestly, TBH, I should have been a Dean girly all along.
Mm-hmm.
Dean is like the obvious choice.
Gonna be Leah and Rob.
Oh my god.
They're like,
I'll be the
stripper
nurse.
outfits.
I could be the nurse, and you could be the
Rob was cowboy, right?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I think he was like Woody. It was like a Woody costume. America's Coraline. Cory's the dad. Why can't I guess I can't be YB, right? That wouldn't be appropriate. Can I be Mr. Bobinski?
You could be the.
Forcible and Spink would be crazy.
You got that ass on you.
Ferb and Vanessa. I'm not tall enough to play Ferb, I don't think.
Do Ferb and Vanessa have a thing?
Yes.
He's got a crush on her, right? I didn't watch too
No, I think
much
she has a
of
crush
her.
on him.
No, he's a child.
Fact check.
Isn't she older? She is older. I'm pretty sure he's got like a crush on her.
They start dating in the future. So he was being groomed. She had a crush on him. That's right. She's into him. Yes, yes, yes.
What? That's weird.
Oh, do you want to be I should be Timmy Turner. Who would you be?
You're Timmy Turner. I'm Trixie Tang. Hello. Hello.
Cory got
Hey,
that
man, tell me I'm pretty.
pancake ass. You don't get to say that, Nino. How dare you?
Nah, he's got that thing on him. Y'all don't even know. He's been working out. I can grab it now.
I was like, what should we do for our 10-month anniversary, America? Like, we should go to dinner. She's like, let me get in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that's why he's drinking tonight.
Yeah, she's pretending like she was sad because of Twitter. No. The Cory were sevens.
What?
The salute emotes. Cory got cake now. A little bit more. This really is a late night stream. And the viewers keep going up. I don't like it.
He's been working out.
Chowder and panini would be good.
It's funny because we're gonna get a new apartment and this is still gonna be the layout. Camera in front of the bed.
No. Oh. You're going to Scotland tomorrow, Steele.
So that's fun.
Stay there.
I heard Scotland's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What, Isaac?
No, I've had friends who went there for Oktoberfest. Is that where no, it's a German thing, NVM. What did they go to Scotland for? Oh wait, that's an Irish thing. For St. Patrick's Day. NVM. I think it was Ireland.
You should get Dan on stream. I should get Obama on stream.
What do you mean?
Small town in Texas. Why would I stay there? Oh, you're going to Edinburgh?
Oh,
Edinburgh,
Texas. Nice.
Did Steph order your cap and gown today? So, I don't have a cap and gown because I'm not walking in graduation. Should I get one of, like, the sexy graduation costumes? Do, like, a cool photo shoot?
Is there a sexy graduation? I feel like it'd just be you naked underneath the cap and gown.
Hey, me getting naked?
Be naked under the cap and gown.
Huh.
Because how else would it be sexy? Do you cut off the sleeves?
Can you guys send
Do you make it
sexy
shorter?
graduation costumes in the chat? We can check them out.
I don't think that's a thing, babe.
I'm sure there's one.
I cannot believe the feeds are still down. Was it intense? Was it a big earthquake? Is that what happened?
I think there's still, like, aftershocks.
Or they're waiting for that?
Getting that Us Weekly graduation photo shoot. Cowboy in Season 5 wore his cowboy hat on his junk. I don't remember that sentient being, but I need to see it. We're going to meet him on the cruise. I'll ask him about it. You've been online all day today? No, I've been off most of the day. Like, I got off at, like, 3 p.m. and then got live, like, 45 minutes ago. I did the podcast. What about a normal one and then you wear it on stream? You're no fun. Yeah, you guys enjoy the podcast? The Reality Kingdom. How'd they feel about us during our season? I feel like Pharaoh didn't like me. Which is fine. But I'm trying to remember. I feel like I think they were just like diehard Surrey people, which is obviously going to have a certain effect.
I think They liked Mimi too, right?
Yeah, but like that side of things, like Suri, Izzy, Jared, Mimi. Maybe not Jared. The Patreon podcast topic, we go all over the map. We talk about social media and hate and stuff like that, and then we talk about pets. We just kind of ramble. It's very fun, though. Of course, people love me skis. Yes, Suri, a lot of people like you, for sure.
That's my favorite bit.
I can't believe you're not subbed to me, Suri. You got all that money. It's crazy. Whatever. It's not a big deal. We've never seen Suri and Steel Cage in the same chat. I'll say that much. It's a little suspicious. If they were all separate people, they'd both sub, I think. Some of us loved Cerizzi and Americory rooting for Corizzi duo, but alas, it was never going to happen. What's your podcast about? We try to keep it not Big Brothery. We fail usually. But America and I are just riffing, telling stories, joking. Is America warming up to getting a pet? No, she just told me that she killed all of her pets when she was younger.
I did not say that. Lies. We do sort of. I have a.
Yeah, we have pets now.
I'm having pets now. Yeah, I'm having
we have
two little
4
pets.
birds.
2 birds. Well, 4, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see if they're still there. I have a patio right outside the bedroom window, y'all, and there is I have a little pot with a basil plant, and I discovered an egg there 2 days ago. I think they're still there.
Get a kitty. Honestly, I think I'd be down to get a cat before
Absolutely
a dog,
not.
just because I've never had a cat,
Absolutely not.
and I'd be curious. But I love dogs. Patreon.com/SteelCage. And shockingly, Suri has exited the chat. This is weird. Hi, I didn't know you were on Twitch. So happy. What's up, Iceberg? I'm on Twitch. I stream a good amount. About 8 months now. Closer to 9 months, probably. You can have one of my neighbor's 20 cats. Alright, I want to pick, though. Get a cat and name it Blue. I feel like that would be weird behavior. Did you text Omer about the birds? No, I still need to. Avachu, thank you for the sub. How are you doing? The new Twitch did mobile sucks. I hate it. The, scroll feed, super, super bad. You know a feature is bad when they force it on you. Make it your default. Why is every app trying to copy TikTok? Because TikTok is running the game. Would America rather have a dog or a cat? She's adamant, neither. What I'm desperate to try to get her to warm up to is the idea of a chinchilla. I'm just waiting for the right moment to drop the ultimatum. How much Steel is charging for Patreon? No, I didn't. Am I really going to check out Steel Cage's stupid-ass Patreon page? Join for free. And there's also a $15,000 membership option.
What is this?
My chatter Steel Cage has a Patreon. And I can join for free, but I also have the option of doing a $15K a month membership.
Ooh. Why is he sending this link to us? Why isn't he in the Jag TikTok Lives chat?
Look, I'd be willing to consider it, Steel Cage, but you just don't have any content.
Well, also, we need to get $15,000.
I can drop $15K once. Sell my stocks. Get a second month, maybe. If I could get some donos. Alright, now let me block this creator. Goodbye, 2-bedroom apartment. We're moving to a studio in Birmingham. You going to the DNC? Yes, I'm a speaker. How about a turtle? I don't want any pet that I can't like hold and pet. You know what I mean? Like a chinchilla's cute. I can hold and like pet a chinchilla. Do you think Leah really said any problematic things? I wish we just got to see it so we could judge her fairly.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it. The cutting and the stuff, you know, it would make sense. Our season, they had several talks with us, so...
The craziest one was when Felicia started trying to goad everyone else into saying
Stuff, yeah.
a slur towards black people.
So...
It was crazy.
Yeah.
We heard Tucker confused MJ and Leah. Didn't Chemo say something about Leah?
Again, I didn't see the clip, so I don't know if the quote was real or not.
Yo, you guys weren't there? Felicia with the Ace Boone blank?
They weren't, but it was like, it happened a couple of times. So if feeds were ever off, was it week 3? It was early on in the season. Anyway, they called us in one by one and told us, like...
This isn't a bad story about Felicia. Like, this is very funny.
No, it was, you know, she didn't mean it.
Everyone
It
was in the
harmless.
backyard. Like, it was early.
No, babe, it was like an all-day thing. Like, this happened all day. So there
And,
must have been a day when feeds were off all day, but it was like, that was happening. So, yeah.
Yeah, Felicia was saying, was explaining to everyone what an Ace Boone and then a slur starting with the letter C about black people. Felicia, obviously not aware it's a slur. And then it's not a super common one. It's not like the N-word that is said by racist people all the time. So people started saying it, like everyone. I knew about the word, I think maybe from South Park. So I was like, I'm not saying that shit. And it was, everyone was saying it.
Yeah, I think everyone...
And Felicia was like, come on.
Yeah, and everyone was like saying it, and we were all, it was like all day, like this all day, and Jared and her and Sari were all like, yeah, come on. And then eventually, like at the end of the night, they called us in one by one into the DR, and they're like, hey, so we know you guys are, you know, this was introduced, just so you know, and so that.
Dwight, have you ever heard of Ace Boone, C-word? I've never heard of it. But I knew that last word was not something you could say, but everyone else didn't. So they called us in the DR. But it was crazy. Duh. Okay. I mean, like, Felicia, like, all the black people in the house knew it. Like, Felicia, Mimi, Jared, they all knew. But, like, they were leading us all down a bad path. Because, like, they were like, come on, Matt, it's fine, say it.
Matt's got the braids on. Matt's got the...
Yeah, he wasn't Matt that day. He was the ice pick.
Yeah. But, yeah, so...
You see Quinn's cam talk? No, let's see it. But yeah, they talked to me in the DR. And I was like, just to be clear, I didn't say anything, right? They're like, no, we're just talking to everybody.
Yeah, like, yeah, one by one.
Because I'm not. I'm a turbulent leopard seal, dude. Okay? And just because I was exposed doesn't mean that I'm...
See, Quinn, I'm trying to advocate for you, but when you call yourself a turbulent leopard seal, there's only so much I can do.
Who says that?
House. Huge blunder. I should have told the collective. I should have told Leah. I should have told...
No, you shouldn't have told anybody.
Well, one of the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, tell everybody, or...
I also didn't think I'd get outed. So I thought that I'd be able to just let it die.
What, you thought Angela was gonna let it
Didn't
go?
happen.
He told her, like, well, yeah. I was going to say, like, I don't blame him for telling her initially as much, but he should have known it would have gotten out.
Yeah.
Hopefully I handled it well enough. I shouldn't have yelled at Angela in the kitchen, but she was pissing me off. So I just had to
I feel that.
because I was getting over it. But I should be better than that, I guess. But
Dwight, come out to Nashville.
Cam's great. I'm loving Cam. I'm loving Joseph. It's crazy how this bad thing for my game solidified something.
He's not wrong, but he's very optimistic.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're not lying straight to my face. Fingers crossed. If they are, that's awesome. But let's hope not.
He could be home on Thursday. I think it's unlikely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spiral on that. Not worth it. Like, what am I gonna change? They're the votes. Like, I fucked myself. Either way.
Yeah, he's right. It's like at the end of the day, like he has to ride with these people. Like he has no option because everyone else hates him. Like MJ and Leah and that. Like,
And if that's the blunder, is that I was locked in a house with a Tucker.
I agree with this too. Like Quinn made a ton of mistakes that made him being outed like a real possibility, but he couldn't have known this Tucker. Like he didn't like mismanage his relationship with Tucker. Tucker just went fucking crazy.
Yeah, Tucker just went
Like this,
nuts.
what should have happened is his power should have just leaked around the house. Not he was the backdoor target, you know?
What can I do? You know, who else do I have opinions on?
Well,
Kenny. I called out Kenny yesterday, being like, was that smoke and mirrors? And I just wanted to throw him under the bus just to do it. And so that people would be like, oh yeah, Kenny was a part of this public call out too. Don't let him weasel out. And he tried to lie, I guess, and be like, no man, I didn't want him to do it. He's crazy. He's out of control. And then he tells me outside in the backyard, why would you agree to an alliance with me and Tucker if you're already in something with Tucker? And I'm like, because that's how alliances work, dude.
Quinn is the extreme end of the spectrum. He's in a lot of things. I need people to stop comparing him to Cameron. Do you mean based on the Rabina Leah stuff?
If I'm working with X and X is working with Y and I want to work with Y, I'm going to pitch X working with X and Y.
He's such a
And we should do
nerd. I love
this.
it.
And then Kenny told me that calling him out was outside of my character. I'm like,
See a hair cross.
biggest slime dog in here playing a dirty
Come back
game
one day.
because that's what I came here to do. That's what I said I would do. People didn't believe me, but it was true. It was the most truthful thing ever when I said I was going to
I did see the
be
sleepwalking.
a scumbag, right? Because that's what's fun about the game. It gives you permission to lie in life when society says lying isn't cool. And then Kenny's telling me, oh, it's outside of your character. I'm like, bro, we haven't even hit a fraction of like the crazy like stuff, you know? I'm just looking for an opportunity to be wild.
Holy shit.
He's gonna Tucker. Oh my god, he's gonna
Quinn's
pull
like-
Tucker. He said you thought that shit was crazy.
Quinn's like, I've been playing slow.
Yeah.
Like a
oh,
addiction,
brother.
you know? But what can you do?
I love the fit, by the way. This is cool.
Who else?
It's like what Izzy would do, but a little cooler.
Core. I haven't checked
No
in
shade to
with him
Izzy.
recently. Makes me a little bit nervous, but
I agree, Nino. I feel like I've been pretty consistent about that. If Rabina and Leah feel weird about Quinn, that's fine. Like, they should voice that.
Does Rabina also feel weird about Quinn?
She was echoing the sentiment that Leah was telling to her. She was agreeing.
I think it was more okay because how I understood it, and I didn't see. I did watch the clip, but I thought she meant like, oh, he's a schemer. He definitely came into our room so he could spy on us and try
Yeah,
to get in the
I
girls
agree.
thing. Not, oh, I feel uncomfortable with him being in the room because he's, like pervy.
And, like, look,
It was, he's a schemer. He's been scheming us, and that's fine.
it wasn't like she was calling him creepy in the same way Leah was. And I'm just not going to invalidate Leah's feelings. That's fine. If Leah feels that way, that's totally her right. I would not be surprised if Leah, in like a day, is shit talking Cam to Quinn. You know, that seems to be Leah's MO. But I think the people who are like, "Damn, Leah, how dare she say this about Quinn?" Like, I think that's a little bit inconsistent with how they've probably talked about believing women in the past.
No,
you know what
she
I mean?
can feel how she feels.
Yeah.
I was the most honest with them in the house.
I think the thing is, like, we do have the feeds, so we get to watch the behavior ourselves and draw our own conclusions. But we can't draw any conclusions about how Leah truly feels. We shouldn't call Quinn's place of work and call him creepy. Like, we haven't seen that.
Like, I was so confused. And my solution is to win this next HOH. This is a dumb solution. My solution is to win this next HOH or not let Mackenzie, Kenny/Tucker, or Angela win. And then I'm going to go up to Leah and ask for advice and say, do you think Mackenzie would put me up and is going after me she says no, then Leah will be friends outside the house. But in the house, your priorities, and to be fair, my priorities were not, I never had power. Like, well, I had the upgrade, but she was never in danger. So it's like, it shows me where her priorities are, and then that's on me for not telling her the truth and doing whatever. But maybe she was playing me that night.
Thanks, Ryan, for the prime.
Literally, fuck off.
I mean, this is not a terrible plan for Quinn. Like, he needs to target Tucker, Mackenzie, Leah, Angela, and Kenny. So, as long as he puts up 3 of them and one of them goes home, he did a good job on his HOH. Like, it's really not that deep. He has a ton of people he needs to target. He can only get one of them out. He's got to make sure he puts up 3 of the people. Even Robina is like a fine person to put up.
And she has a final 2 with Mackenzie. She had a final 2 with Mackenzie and Matt, you know? So who knows? But
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you.
so I'm going to offer that opportunity for insight. She's like, no.
Quinn's target is Robina or MJ. I assume it'll be Tucker if Tucker's still there. I think he's assuming Tucker's evicted. But I think the most likely outcome if Quinn goes on the block is Quinn versus Kenny and Kenny goes home. Because Tucker's proved himself to be really good at these things. But it seems like Kenny is considering throwing it. Also, I would bet on Quinn and Tucker just generally. Speculation on why there's an extra episode Tuesday. I think most often these things are just put on CBS. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, hey, CBS, we need to... Or, hey, Big Brother, we need you to fill this time. I don't think it's like some big
twist or
coup.
anything. Yeah.
Or some big conspiracy. First 2 and 3s are in the replies. I'm okay for now, honestly. Like, I'll stream for another 20 minutes if the feeds don't come back on. I'm gonna give up.
Turner's a hater.
Who's here? Who is this? Casey? Who else?
I don't know the other people.
Do we know these people?
Is that
Kyle?
Kyle?
Who do you think would win the TikTok battle between all the TikTok live people? Kylan, Jag, Casey. Who's the 4th horseman?
I've never checked in and seen like what their viewers.
Kyle,
like,
Jag,
or what the
Casey, and
engagement.
Kylan. I think are the 4.
I feel like Kylan would do really well.
I think Kylan wins, right?
Right?
Yo, Chappelle. Chappelle, do I have any beef with you?
About?
Let's see. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I'm a little lower on Robina. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I don't agree, but I respect it. I think this is a little bit low on Chemo. I think you're a little low on Cedric. I think you did a good job, Chappelle. I'll say it. This is an insane emote, by the way. What the fuck is this? Shaped 20 Shap Candy Corn. That's an insane emote. We can't see. I'm just looking at this. Chappelle, I think America and I are going to do a stream at some point reacting to all the balloon.
What balloon? Oh, yeah.
The balloon episodes. If you got the best ones to send our way. Stockwatch is hard. Trust me, I just did my own rankings of everybody. And they had 0.5s. It's fucked up. Round numbers makes it a lot easier. I'll compile them. I appreciate it. If y'all didn't see the slop with America, if you get on RHA Patreon, you can see it. Super funny. Chappelle's on there.
Yeah, we talked about the balloon popping.
Yeah. I heard she had Rob dying.
I wasn't super funny.
You were very funny.
I'm not.
Can you believe Suri watches the stream, Chappelle? What an honor.
Is she still here?
Get Suri on, she's the GOAT. I would get so much embarrassment sending that text.
What text? Wait, what are you talking about?
Sending a text to Suri being like, hey, you want to be on stream?
She would not. Okay, she would not respond. It would send and it would be green.
Do we have her phone number?
I
don't know if she's in the group
think
chat.
so. She is not in the BB20.
Whenever we've
group
communicated, it's been through Instagram.
Chat. Yeah. No shot. She's in the group chat, seeing everybody be like, "Oh, happy birthday," you know.
Get Jared and Suri. That'd be interesting. Asking Jared. I don't know how that would pan out.
Mother Knows Best, Pound Town
Crossover.
That'd
be good. I'm sorry.
Working
Mother
it out
Knows
on the
Best.
remix.
I've listened to every episode of Mother Knows Best that has ever existed. And I enjoy it, but goddamn, how'd you come up with the worst podcast name of all time? Mother Knows Best, or does she? The hashtag is hashtag MBKB. Like, it's MKBOD. It's so bad.
You're so
Mother
annoying.
Knows Best is perfect.
MK Bods. Okay, that doesn't sound as complicated as I thought it was in my head.
You will always be skeezy to Suri. It's okay. I don't think Suri disliked me. Maybe that's my the hell I'm gonna die on. I think Suri liked me.
Still misted.
Outside of the context of, the game. Maybe it's different after the last time we hung out. When Izzy made fun of it on the episode, yeah. I've been waiting on Riley's podcast for like a year. We're all gonna be seated though when it comes out. I hope she treats it as if it's like right after BB25. She just talks about the season. They still podcast? I don't believe so. I was thinking of doing this, but it would be way too toxic. Rating all the BB25 people's post-season, socials.
Babe.
Like, how well did everyone do? How good is their content?
See, Cory gets on Twitter and is like, "Why is everyone shitting on me? Oh my god, I thought I was irrelevant." And then he's like, "Let me rate everyone. Let me just rank everyone's faves." And
Well, I think we're pretty high up there. We put out quality stuff. I think Izzy has a fire Twitter. I think Izzy does great on Twitter. She picks her spots very well.
no, she's funny. That New York tweet where she's like, "Best $50 I've ever spent." When you tweeted like, "Oh, the receptionist at the hotel
Yes.
just said that I'm a rat." She was best $50 I've ever spent. I'm like, LMAO, that's so funny.
I have not Chappelle. I'm scared. There's a lot to roast with my Twitter account. Blue's content is fire. I think Blue puts a lot of effort into it. I think she clearly is a content creator. She's pretty good.
That was her goal.
Yeah. I'll find it. Chappelle. My Twitter is shit. Your Twitter is not very active, Suri. How's your Trova trip going? Secretly, I think, Bowie's content's pretty good. I love her DJing lives. And now that she's transitioned, I will say, no one from BB25 stacks up to Matt Hardman.
Oh my god.
It's a
We
factory.
weren't around for the pre-jury phase. We don't know what the content was like then.
I'm sure, Mimi was
We
popping
came
off,
out
right?
70 days later. No, how many days later?
That was interesting.
Like
During
30
the
days
season,
later.
how was everyone? Were people active? I know Heisem had his hit list.
Oh, I remember seeing a Heisem's hit list. That is funny.
I think Mimi did some stuff, right? Riley was a little. I saw Riley, popping off at Matt winning the veto in the double eviction, and I'm like, I just gotta forget this when I hang out with Riley. I have to forget this. This is what Chappelle was talking about. Let's see what this is. Discover your Twitter personality.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'm typing myself in.
Do you want to share the screen?
No, I want to see what this is first. Alright, let's see it. I have to zoom in quite a bit. Based on AI agents, you are a 25-year-old. Okay. It's good effort. male reality TV enthusiast and social media personality known for your witty commentary on Big Brother.
Oh, that's cute.
It's pretty
That's
accurate
nice.
so far.
Wait, is there more?
Yours went fast. Well, there's the actual roasts.
Oh.
Look, it's the self-proclaimed Big Brother expert who couldn't even make it past the second chur. Your tweets are about as strategic as your gameplay. All talk,
Oh my
no
God.
action. Maybe if you spent less time critiquing others and more time improving yourself, you'd actually have something interesting to say. But hey, at least you found your niche. Armchair quarterback for D-list celebrities.
That's so fucking funny.
This part's crazy. I don't know. Is this AI or just a Mackenzie Stan account? Which one is this? Keep scrolling. I think this is all I see.
Wait, go up. What's that top square? Strengths?
Strengths. I have an analytical mind, keen observation skill in dissecting a reality TV strategy, effectively conveys thought and opinions, displays extensive knowledge of a reality TV landscape. I have sharp humor and timely response to unfolding events. I build and maintain a loyal follower base.
Ooh, okay.
This is accurate. I think I've got all this stuff.
Yeah, scroll.
The weaknesses. Tends to be harshly judgmental of others' gameplay and decisions. That's right. Overconfident in abilities without real world success.
Oh, they said you're cocky. Armchair expert syndrome.
Okay, I think I have the real world success to back up my Tucker criticism. Could I criticize Surrey's game? Maybe that's a different thing.
Attention seeking relies heavily on controversial statements for engagement.
I did this once. Saying Tucker's the worst player of all time was kind of bait. But I meant it when I tweeted it. Overly focused on reality TV, potentially limiting broader appeal. This is wrong. Yes, but that's the goal. I want to make
you
sure.
You don't tweet much about anything else. Oh no, Survivor, I guess.
Bachelor.
You tweet Bachelor
too. Failed to live up to own expectations in actual. The fuck?
What's the love life thing?
Stars align for a passionate connection with someone who shares your love for strategic thinking and pop culture. Partner who challenges your perspectives and engages in playful banter, for sure. Appreciate your quick wit and analytical mind, turning every day into an exciting game of social strategy. This is code for toxic relationship.
Yeah, I lie to him all the time. We lie to each other. It's fun.
Together, you'll always create a power couple that's always one step ahead in life's Big Brother house.
Aww, that's cute.
The problem is, we've actually been in the Big Brother house, and it was a disaster.
It's a trauma.
Thank
Traumatic.
God we're not in the Big Brother house.
We talk about it to this day. That's how fucked up it was.
We're you'd be a power couple. Nope, we would be middle jury. Your sharp analytical skills and growing social media presence set the stage for a financial success. 73% chance you become a multi-millionaire through savvy brand. Honestly, I will say, this new HelloFresh sponsorship is getting me close.
Yeah, it's going to do better.
I'm not going to say I'm in the millions yet, but soon. Celestial body suggests a period of vibrant health and energy. That's good. Strategizing around wellness routine, healthy diet.
Stay hydrated.
I don't have a very healthy diet.
Others' perspective.
Working with Cory is like being in a perpetual reality show. Exciting, but exhausting. He's always on, analyzing every interaction. This is kind of true. I overthink a lot.
He does. We're watching The Bachelor, and he's like, "Oh, why'd he say that? Why didn't he just lie?" I'm like, "Cause it's The Bachelorette, and they're there to find love." Hello.
Revolutionize the reality TV industry by creating and hosting an innovative show that combines strategic gameplay with real-world impact. Elevating the genre. It's very creative. I've never thought about this.
I like the roast, though. The roast is funny. Famous person like you, Andy Cohen. Oh my god, I love Andy.
What was Andy's controversy? He had sex with someone?
No, he was doing coke with the housewives, and I guess he showed one of the housewives
That's his
video.
job.
No, but he showed them a video of a guy on Grindr, a naked guy. Did he show someone dick maybe? So it was serious, but
okay.
I don't know what.
I was gonna say doing coke with the housewives is
no.
His
it
job
was
description.
hello. It's part of the job.
Yeah, hide those feet. Nothing for free.
Pick up lines.
Are you a Big Brother live feed? I can watch you 24/7. I must be in a show mess because my heart rate accelerates every time I see you. Is your name Vito because you just saved me from a boring evening? This is the one for for sure.
That's a cute one, yeah. The last one kind of...
I was like, Niccolo Machiavelli? Ugh, gross.
You're so annoying.
They're saying I wrote The Prince. I think you rule by fear, not respect. Fuck this. Yeah, they talk about The Prince. That's the corniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I'm like Machiavellian, you know? Animal, I'm a meerkat. That's accurate. I'm full-blown Timon. I definitely give Timon. That was
That
in the
is so
house.
funny.
We were all talking about our favorite, like what colors we embody.
Oh, yeah.
Jag said America was emerald green. And I'm like, what am I? He goes, you're weasel tan.
Yeah, or you're like a weasel tan.
A customized strategic gameplay card deck featuring classic reality TV scenarios. This doesn't exist.
It doesn't?
What the fuck is this? Strategic gameplay card deck featuring classic reality TV scenarios and strategies.
Let me look it up.
That's not a thing. It has a price? No way. Because if that exists, we're doing it for a stream.
Yeah, it is. Strategic Tactics card deck. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Hold on.
No, for reality TV, that'll be a crazy stream. I was born to be a reality TV producer and strategist. Maybe a pundit. I don't know. And to elevate your life, embark on a 30-day reality challenge. Create a structured environment mimicking reality show in your daily life. Damn. They want all access. They want to see whole. Absolutely not. I don't like this. Alright.
Gotta try me.
Double eviction winner. You guys saw one of my fake emails. Let me type it in this way. It's interesting. So I'm looking at it. All the recommended names...
I can't see them.
All the recommended names are my different Roblox accounts. So by the way, the account linked was macfrappe@gmail.com. And that was a part of my fake band that I had with my friend Matt Gooboy. We were Mac and Squeeze. I was Mac, he was Squeeze. ADOG956.
Didn't all work. It's the same thing. Oh my god, we really are meant to be. Wait, why does it say I'm 20 years old?
Based on your AI agents, you're 20-something.
Okay.
Reality TV enthusiast. Oh, passion for The Bachelor and Big Brother. That's about right.
Wait, why isn't it updated? Angela updates.
Angela updates is so funny.
Wait a minute.
Also, fuck Angela for that, by the way. Like, she's like...
She was nice about it. I think she was nice.
Sure, to you. To me, she's like
queen.
I'm surprised.
Goddess,
I'm surprised
dripping.
America liked that. Like the little troll guy. He's under the bridge, walking like this. Like, why'd she? Like, it was so shocking to me. He was shocked too. Like, why would a goddess be with like the little gnome? Looks like he works for Travelocity. Like, it's weird. Okay. Another reality TV junkie trying to live vicariously through strangers' manufactured drama. Your tweets read like a teenage gossip column, but hey, at least you found your niche in the shallow end of the entertainment pool. Maybe you spent less time obsessing over other people's lives. You had time to get one of your own.
Boo!
They have no idea that she was on Big Brother.
They have no idea. So, wait, it's really registering as just a Stan account.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't read, my Twitter doesn't read I was on reality TV. It's just, oh, she's a fan.
Your passion for reality TV, social media savvy, quick wit, emotional intelligence, community building. Your fixation on reality TV might be bordering on unhealthy. Well.
Wait, stay like that?
Your content seems narrowly focused, potentially limiting your growth. She also watches the Food Network and SpongeBob. So...
And a practical joke.
You often tweet without filter, which could lead to controversy. Ding, ding, ding! Ding, ding, ding! I'm like out to dinner with Jared, and she's like, Jared fucking sucks. Ding, ding, ding! But that's why people like you. I'm with it.
Wait, isn't your dinner with Bowie coming up?
Oh my god. You start calling.
All of a sudden, I'm gonna remember the double eviction that evicted me.
You may be too emotionally invested in the lives of strangers.
Not so much.
I don't think so.
No, I don't care like that.
Spending so much time on TV and Twitter might be distracting you from personal goals. No. No. Stars line for a passionate connection with someone who shares your zest for drama and entertainment. Look for a partner who can match your enthusiasm for reality. Okay, got that. But also challenge you to explore new horizons. I feel like I've made her go deeper into reality TV. Your ideal match will appreciate your quick wit, 100% emotional depth, yes. Could you be as exciting as your favorite show's finales?
Ooh, even better.
I think mine was more perfect.
Yeah. The impulsiveness thing is crazy.
It could translate to a lucrative opportunity in social media marketing or entertainment journalism. 78% chance to become a multimillionaire.
That's 5% more than you.
I've said this confidently, and I mean this in a very nice way. I don't think America will ever become rich. I think she might become...
You want to talk about this again? You want to fight about this again? You really want to argue about this again?
I think she has the capacity to make much more money than I ever would, but I think she'd also spend it more. So she would just have nice things.
We were talking today about, like, if we won Big Brother. And I told him if I won Big Brother, I'd take out, like, a swad of cash. And anytime anybody tweeted something mean about me, I would just, like, tweet a picture of me holding the money, being like, shut up. He's like, yeah, that'd be all the money you have left.
Beats her back. What's going on here? Are they actually...
Kenny self-evicted.
Half the house is dead. Is it all group combos? I see 5 group combos happening. Okay, well, I'm glad we're back. The cosmos indicate a need for balance in your life. Your passion for reality keeps your mind active. Remember to engage in physical activities. You went to the gym today.
I went to the gym today.
Nice job. Working with America is like being on a reality show. Never a dull moment. True, but exhausting. I don't think
It's
so.
the same thing for you, no?
Yeah, I think you keep it chill. Constant chatter about the latest TV drama can be entertaining and distracting. They really just know you like reality TV. To become a renowned influencer and commentator of the reality TV world, you did it. You achieved your biggest goal.
I'm a commentator in the reality TV world, sort of.
Yeah, you made it. Striking similarities with Caitlin Bristow.
Oh my god.
Former Bachelorette podcaster.
I've talked to her. Have we talked about this? She reached out a couple of times on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh my god, Caitlin, queen!" Like I even just talking about it today, I cannot believe like Caitlin Bristow knows like who we are, babe. Like it's insane.
Chappelle says you could be a Kat Dunn type if you wanted to be. I think Kat Dunn's too corporate for America. You can't let America near an exit interview. She's gonna torch them.
They wouldn't let me do a second one.
Also, I'm imagining like
I have
America
some questions for Matt.
emailing Big Brother, being like, "Hey, can I do?" And they'd be like, "LOL" in response. You're a Caitlin Bristow hater? How dare you? Did she have haters?
Yeah. I mean, she said some stuff recently about why her and Jason broke up.
Are you a reality TV show? Because I can't stop watching you and I'm dying to know what happens next. That's funny. I must be on Big Brother because I've been watching you 24/7 and I'm ready to form an alliance.
That's funny. I like
Is your name Rose? Because after seeing you, I'm ready to accept your final offer and commit for life. That's a crazy pickup line. Hit me with that.
Me before. I'm looking back at these Americory edits, babe, and I'm like, why the fuck am I telling him? Oh my god, I love him. That is my showmance. This is like one of our first hammock talks. I'm like, no wonder he didn't let me spoon him.
I mean, Angela echoed the same sentiment. She's like, why would he like that dirty little gremlin? I get it. Chappelle said fuck Nicole Franzel and her babies. Someone posted that on Twitter that Chappelle said that. Get him blacklisted too.
I try to forget about that every day. That's why I was so nervous yesterday for the slop. I'm like, this is my first time doing anything with Rob since that incident. Oh my god.
The problem is, Not that
I
she
was so
said it,
embarrassed.
the fact that she's gonna double down soon.
Oh, well, you know, like,
No.
Look,
No.
Wait, stay like that?
don't make me drink alone.
I'm drinking alone tonight. So lame. We need America permanently on the slop. Y'all, America needs to be part of the slop. Like, she has to contribute to it, not necessarily host every week.
I did. There were a couple of my tweets up there.
I'm saying, like, that's your role. You gotta
Yeah.
put more time into that. Trying to get me fired. Get my job taken away. Chappelle, I'm waiting for you to leave RHAP to become a full-time Pokemon streamer. You and Branda. It's gotta be soon, right? I'm sure you're just waiting for your moment. A lot of people are like, yo, Cory, it's so unlucky. You get the worst live feed days for the updates. I like that. It lets me chill out a little bit more. I get to just kind of talk on these podcasts about what I think as opposed to just recapping the day. When it pops off, I'm out of here. You know, like, I just think, like, I'm sure Chappelle feels this way too. Like, you want good feeds, but when it's kind of your homework to watch the feeds, you're kind of down for them to be a little bit slower.
Literally.
Thank you, Nathan, for gifting Chappelle. Thanks, Chappelle. Welcome to the Chorus Horrors. We don't call ourselves that, really. Alright, stream for another 10 minutes or so. See if we get any private conversation. There's some T-Core thing happening right now. T-Core's yapping.
He doesn't. He's only just.
Nope, it's a 7-person group conversation by the hammock. I'm showing the feeds. You can't see anything. What animal is America, though? It's a good question. In a previous life, you were like Hetty Hopper, the infamous Hollywood gossip columnist of the golden age of cinema.
Okay, I
Your
think I've heard
insatiable
that name
appetite for
before.
drama, keen-eyed, juicy details. Sure. You embody the spirit of a peacock,
Oh, okay.
not paramount. Like this flamboyant bird, you're not afraid to show off your colorful personality and demand attention. Your tweets are your vibrant feathers, displayed proudly to attract a following. This is very... Anyways. As a peacock call can be heard across long distances, your opinion on reality TV resonate through the Twitterverse. You want a customized reality TV emergency kit containing a mini projector for impromptu viewing parties.
We've talked about this.
Career, born to be a social media same as me. To elevate your life to new heights, mark a 30-day reality challenge, same thing. Okay.
Aw, we're meant to be, babe.
Do we want to do Zach Wirt?
Oh, that's funny. Does it only let you do 2?
Maybe. Yeah. From Survivor to Big Brother to Squid Games, you got a knack. Zach got him.
He fooled the AI.
The robots aren't taking over. You got a knack of making a fool of yourself, and with a whopping 1,300 tweets, 1,400, it's clear you've got way too much time on your hands. Maybe try getting a real job instead of chasing your 15 minutes of fame.
The Squid Game thing is funny. Wait, what's the bio?
You're a 29-year-old male who appears to be a reality TV personality. Been on Survivor, Big Brother, and Squid Game. You seem to have a quirky and somewhat irreverent sense of humor, often making jokes and commentary about the shows you've been a part of.
That is funny.
So we can't see all the details for him, but yeah.
The
that's
Squid
crazy.
Game thing is so funny.
That is something. I love that.
You gotta show him.
That's funny. See, like, it's like me and Taryn tomorrow are recapping the 8-person hammock conversation. It's so funny how me and Taryn's updates go, because, like, last update, we talked the entire time about Quinn, T-Core, Chemo, Rabina, and Tucker as the Alliance.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And it's like back, like, when I went back to watch our season's updates, it kind of follows like a coherent path.
It stays consistent, I would say, yeah.
Like this season is such a shit show. It's insane. MJ said she wishes she could marry her brother. You guys can spend time on that.
No, she did not.
I feel like I would have seen that clip more on Twitter.
MJ says her brother is her soulmate, and she hates that she has to marry any other man.
And the feet are down.
What in the...
Someone sent me the clip. I gotta see this. Matt at home crying. Yeah. Is she from Alabama? She's from the South, right? Texas A&M breeds some weirdos, some freaks. Is that the guy she has back home?
Stop it. Oh my god.
Yeah, she doesn't mean back home. She means back at my home, my house, with my parents. She's like, I have a guy back home. He lives down the hall. She's a massive Nick Wilson fan. My situationship at home. Mackenzie Lannister, yeah. That is tough. Nick Wilson
Where's
stan
that clip?
account.
Do you want to send it to me?
I'm sure someone's gonna tweet it at me. Yeah, I got it. You can't. You're not gonna be able to hear it, but. Okay. This quote is not as bad as I thought it was.
What do you mean? It's exactly what it is.
Let me defend it. Number one
Wait,
incest
hold on. She
defender.
keeps going, babe. She keeps going.
Okay, well let me hear her out. Okay, here's my defense. Here's my defense for Mackenzie. When she's saying, I'm so mad I have to marry someone else, it's not saying, I want to marry him. She's saying... It's not easy to defend. She's saying that, that's her, the number one man in her life. You know what I mean? She loves her brother. So the fact that she has to, have another man, sneak into that hierarchy is the bad thing, right? She doesn't want to marry her brother. But
no, Cory, why are you defending her? It's weird. It's a weird comment.
Everyone is love until it comes down to siblings. That's all I'm saying. A ton of hypocrites, you all. Ton of hypocrites. Love is love. You can't choose these things until Mackenzie loves her brother.
The way she kept going, too. Oh, no. That's weird.
Zingbot's like, Mackenzie! Chappelle clipping this for next week's slop. He should be. That is crazy. She's lucky she can't be nominated. This is a crazy top 4, by the way. Let me just say. One sneak, and it's not Taylor, A-Dog, or Cory. I love Turner's Twitter. But these are very different brands. Andy's pissed. Scally nowhere to be found. What's your BB Twitter Mount Rushmore? Who are your people?
What do you mean?
Your top 4 people on BB Twitter.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see my likes.
I go
What are
back and
yours? What are
forth
yours?
with
What are
Andy.
yours?
Sometimes Andy's my least favorite. Sometimes he's my favorite. I think for me, I really like Kirsten. I really like Scally.
I like Kirsten for sure. Turner.
Kirsten, Scally, Turner's insane. I enjoy Turner.
Yeah. Andy.
Puya is too straight-laced for me.
Who tweets crazy shit too?
Maybe Brian Cohen or someone. Matt Hoffman's kind of nuts.
I didn't know Matt was Matt for a while.
Head of Household.
Yeah.
Amon's pretty good. Amon might be my fourth.
Amon's good too.
Is there any game talk? We're still just in a fucking big ass group conversation. Zach is in mine. Overall, not Big Brother though. Andy has funny tweets though. Andy being like, "I've been called racist, misogynistic, everything today. We're so back." he's like, I don't know. I think he knows Twitter. He does Twitter well.
It's also been so long since this season. Like 10 years, you
It's
know?
so funny when he posts that clip of Big Brother 6.
Oh, the fans of this show are pieces of shit.
He posts
I
Andy
love
Jr.
I love that bit of his.
He posts Andy Jr. gets
2
4
likes.
likes, and then he posts it every time.
Every time he's got it ready. I think
The
it's
Survivor
so
cast
funny.
jumping him. I was adamant. I think the Survivor cast was in the wrong there. Andy did not say enough to get them all to jump him like that. All right, any final questions before America and I sign off for the night? Before I flip her? No. Any last things?
You're so annoying. Don't tease me like that.
We're going to watch Lost after this.
Yeah.
Thanks for the stream, y'all. Thank you, Chappelle. It's an honor. Losties we up. Any of the homies live? Anyone? I assume this late, no one, but might as well ask. BB26 7 BB7 rewatch a go. We're gonna ask Big Brother 7 or Big Brother Canada 10. Those are the 2 options.
No genius.
I'll add the Genius to the poll. I just think it has no shot of winning. You gotta watch Lost, Chappelle. Favorite show ever.
It's okay so far.
BB Can 5. I don't know. I might do BB Can 5, 10. BB Can 5 is so good. So good. Next stream Thursday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. No stream tomorrow. We're going to have a nice little anniversary dinner. It's going to be cute. And then I'll be back Thursday. Well, actually, Thursday, I think I'm going to stream, but we're also going to be doing a live reaction to the episode on Patreon. Live reaction. So that should be very fun.
Finally, we get to watch like a show, like a full episode together.
Yeah, so that's we're trying to get the Patreon a little bit more content. So that's what